and welcome to the very last initial Mario Party 7 minigame review.
Last time we reviewed Synchronicity, and it is currently the second to last minigame we're reviewing in this Mario Party. Well, with the exception of the rare minigames and this.
God, that scared me.
Here we are, the last minigame that is counting for the ranking video. This is being called Unhappy Trails. And get this, is the only minigame we reviewed that starts with a U, actually. Unlike that V fact that I got incorrectly. Anyways, let's get to our final minigame that's counting for the ranking video, shall we?
So here's how you play this minigame. You and your partner are both sharing a big road. However, it is only one half between you. There are 4 steps to this entire race. The first player holds a key, and then the second player has to get this key as well by the single player giving it to them. I mean the first player. And then the second player brings that key all the way over to a treasure chest that has a gem in it. And then the gem has to bring it to the first player, and the first player has to bring it to the end. It's a complex minigame, but it's kind of a quadrathon if you think about it. Whoever does this first wins. Yeah, that's mostly the whole minigame. I am not even lying here. Although I will say, the course actually does change. I did notice that. And that's honestly a good thing, because memorization is a bit of a thing that kind of screws over a decent amount of these minigames, because they're way too easy to memorize, because the course never changes, and it leaves these minigames feeling unalive in some areas. However, here, I do like the fact that it feels more alive here, since the course actually does change. Although my crucial problem with this minigame is that a win could be out of your fault. Like, I'm not even lying here. You losing could be out of your fault because, say it with me, the computer players can be ass. Yeah, that literally is the same thing I said about Duck and Cover. If you watched that review earlier this year, well, 2026. Although I will say, I do like the fact that the trails get smaller and wider. I mean, narrower and wider. So that means you have to be more careful with your movements. Yeah, it feels really nice as a minigame to do. Unlike Mario Party 6, we're ending off with a good note. That's actually a big surprise, because with Mario Party 6, we had Wrestling Rapids, which was only a 2-star minigame. I'm glad we're ending it out with this. This is a nice way to end it. 85 minigames, though. Jesus. I don't think we're going to be getting a Mario Party with that many minigames for a long while. Like, Super Mario Party Jamboree has like well over 100, but we'll get there when we get there. So, to conclude Mario Party 7's ranking as a whole, let's go to our final overall thoughts.
Unlike Mario Party 6, we're ending it off on a good note here, because this is a nice way of just doing like a co-op minigame. It's like a bit of a triathlon if you think about it. Well, a quadrathon, whatever it's called, because it's mostly just split into the responsibilities that is split in half, because the first player that does the first half does to do the first section of it and the 4th section of it, while the second player on the other half has to do the second and third, just grabbing the key, bringing it to the other player, that player bringing the gem and bringing it to the first player. It feels a nice way of sharing responsibilities here, and especially since the track is never the same, so it's not easy to memorize it, which is a good thing here. Although the problem here is that you losing could probably be out of your fault, because the computer players could just screw up and just cost you the whole minigame. That's the most annoying part of this minigame. However, besides that, this is a good way to end off Mario Party 7. Well, for the minigames that count for the ranking video. Anyways, I'm giving this one 4 stars. It's really good. And that's it for today. And that's it for Mario Party 7. Let's go! Anyways, next time tomorrow, I'll be doing Ice Moves and Stick and Spin for the bonus reviews. And then after that, we'll be doing Bowser's Hostile Heights. Not as a review, but as an actual, like, sort of... Well, you'll see when I do it. See you guys then for those two.